The everyday stresses of life can take a toll on anyone's mental health.
But it's even worse for a child.
Well, KCAL News anchor Pat Harvey joins us this Mental Health Awareness Month to explain. Pat.
Well, Susie and Juan, imagine a child dealing with severe anxiety as well as the loss of a home and possessions in the recent fires. I recently met a fourth grader doing just that. I also spent time with one nonprofit committed to helping kids reclaim their mental wellness.
That looks good. You drew a leaf?
An afternoon of coloring.
You doing okay though?
Yeah.
And conversation.
But I have been getting anxiety a lot more than I used to.
10-year-old Ariel Hernandez of Altadena is as resilient as they come.
When I used to live here in Altadena, I would draw all the time.
Life, as this fourth grader knew it, changed suddenly on January 8th. Her grandfather, Thomas, was first to notice the danger. It was 3 a.m.
We got to evacuate. He said that the house was on fire, and I was just sobbing.
It catches people off guard, and they go into shock.
Dr. Jana Lord is a psychologist and chief operating officer of Sycamores, a nonprofit in Pasadena.
We have 10 locations of care.
Sycamores offers treatment for the full range of youth mental health conditions.
From maybe adjusting to a new school, all the way up through and including danger to self and others. That is an individual really not being able to keep themselves safe or threatening either peers or loved ones.
Sycamore's residential treatment facilities, like El Nido in Altadena, offer round-the-clock care for youth in crisis. There are also smaller clinics for more common concerns.
How are you doing today, Ariel? Good. Good.
Ariel started therapy at Sycamores more than 2 years ago for help with severe anxiety.
I had a pain in my chest. I went to the hospital for it because of how scared I got.
After 2 days of being checked out in the hospital, Ariel got an appointment with Sycamore's therapist, Bianca Toronto. The two have been working together ever since.
You know, I love hearing the tea, girl.
She's helped me calm down my anxiety.
Dr. Lord says healing starts with accepting help.
So many of them might wish that they could just feel differently.
The reality?
You can't wish those feelings away, unfortunately.
But with therapy, youth can often learn how to process and cope.
Is that part of what the drawing is for?
Yeah, the sad thing is my grandma had just bought me an art kit for Christmas, and I'm devastated that I didn't take that with me when we were evacuating.
Ariel has had to deal not only with the loss of her home and possessions, but like so many other fire victims.
You have multiple moves.
How many times have you moved?
4.
And each time, it's a bit of a heartbreak.
I got attached to the hotel we were in Monrovia, and so I was kind of sad when we had to move. But then when we went to Azusa, I got attached to that. Where I'm at now, I like it a lot because it reminds me of home.
But soon, Ariel and her family will have to move once again, and
I'm going to be sad because it reminds me of home.
In January, some of Ariel's worst symptoms return.
Strong wind terrifies me. I just get nauseous and I start shaking and I get chest pain.
Ariel is not alone.
The wildfires have had a dramatic impact on our youth as well as our staff.
Several of whom lost their Altadena homes.
For anybody that has had a history of adverse events, whenever another event happens, it can be very triggering and it can compound prior traumatic events.
Tell me about...
Ariel was supposed to graduate therapy last December. Instead, she'll continue working with Bianca through July.
Cool. Sometimes I get irritated when I have to talk to her, but then when I do talk to her, it makes me feel better.
Despite all the recent trauma, Ariel continues to heal. She has tools now to help her cope.
No natural disaster can take that away from her.
Ariel, would you like to have my picture? Mm-hmm. I'd like to have yours too. Thank you.
You're welcome.
If if you'd like to help support Sycamores, scan the QR code on your screen or head to sycamores.org/KCalCares. And if you or someone you know is struggling or looking for help with mental health, we have a full list of resources on kcalnews.com/mental health awareness. We're wishing all the best for Ariel, and there's so many other youngsters like her. So I'm so glad, though, that she is where she is, and they're giving her that hope and the courage that she needs to go forward.
She really is a special girl.
She really is. She's so smart.
Yeah.
And she can draw.
She's on her way, step by step.
Neat,
That's
Pat.
right.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Pat.
Thanks, guys.